Celtic horoscope, the birch tree, or the birch tree, December 24 to January 20. Celtic symbol, the white stag. So cute. Zodiac degrees 2 degrees 29 Capricorn. Ruling planet, the sun, Su element, air, water, color, white. Beautiful. Ancient god associated with the sun, Greek, Helios, Apollo, also known as Phoebus, Cynthius, and Pythius, Celtic, Rubelli, Talisin, Arthur, Freya, the white goddess Brigid. Symbolism, renewal, protection. Shiva motivates you to achieve and become a leader. The tree of inception of new beginnings. Gemstone, quartz, crystal, flower, daisy, birds, eagle, pheasant, egret. Sabbath, after the winter solstice, as the days begin to lengthen again. Folk names: Betty, Berissa, Buck, Betty, and Bolel. In Celtic astrology, the sun was identified with the birch tree, the birch tree, because it was the first tree with the exception of the mysterious elder, the last tree in the Celtic zodiac, to put out new leaves and thus signify the beginning of all things. The birch, therefore, was associated with the initial train of druids and signified the young druids or birds. Not birds, but birds who wore a sprig of birch on their tunics. The birch or birch and elder stand on either side of the nameless J in the Celtic lunar zodiac as two symbols of or pillars that represent the continuing cycle of birth and death. The symbolic and primeval duality is the astrological key, three signs. There are two distinct types of birth tree people, and this division relates to all three signs. The new moon character is associated with the first 2 weeks of a sign, and the full moon character with the last 2 weeks throughout the signs. The new moon character has a more impulsive and emotional nature, but is inclined to be subjective or introverted. Their positive traits of character are shown by their resolve or faith in themselves in overcoming all obstacles. New moon people born under the birch tree signs are therefore more tenacious in pursuing their objectives in life. The full moon character has a clarity of purpose combined with a visionary nature and is inclined to be more objective or extroverted. Their negative traits, however, hinge around a lack of reality that clouds their judgment. According to Druidic belief, the birch tree represented the seed potential of all growth. Therefore, astrologically, birch or birch tree people have great personal potential, like the Celtic deity Talisin, which nevertheless requires great persistency in overcoming personal setbacks. To the Druids, the birch or birch represented renewal and a rebirth, as it was the first tree and leaf after winter. Birch people are determined, resilient, and ambitious, good organizers, leaders, and strategists. They are not deterred by setbacks, believing hard work, patience, and persistency will triumph. They are loyal but reserved in showing affection. Physical goal to be rid of negativity because they can be quite dark. And I mean it, quite mood and dark. I mean in the sense that they are not always grumbling, okay? They are not the grumbling type, the always grumbling, but they can be quite negative. And this is that all their songs, their music, all to the dark side. You see, that's Capricorn to you. Emily is Capricornian. You know, from Evanescence, the girl who sing, my heart is broken. Yeah, that girl, that beautiful girl with a lot of emotion, she's a Capricornian. And she can be very dark, but it's beautiful. I like it. I like it, but it is not very good for you because it can harm your physique. No. But it's beautiful. I like it. I myself like it. But to the real side, the real aspect of it, when you come down to earth, you see that it can be quite harmful. Such kind of attitude. To be rid of negativity and helpful influences and bad thoughts in order to accomplish a fresh new story. Yeah. Mental goal to concentrate on personal desires. The image of the result wanted must be held firmly in mind. Another celebrity who is Capricornian is Jimmy Carrey. Jim Carrey was a great humorist, but at the same time, he's quite wise guy. He's a wise guy, and he delved deep into the unknown. As for the women, they tend to be more to the romantic side. They are very romantic, very loyal to their mate. That I can gather. They are very romantic. They love romances and affairs and relationship. The guys know they are more down to earth. Spiritual goal to focus on new beginnings. The white bark symbolizes the desired image, stand out clearly from distractions and obstructions. Beautiful. The ruling deity, the Celtic warrior god Lugh, inventor of all arts and crafts, rules these signs. The druid animal, the white stag, symbolizes high ideals and aspirations. But people need a goal in life or they become depressed and pessimistic. Correct. Very, very correct. They need a romance for the girls and they need a goal for the guys. The guys must be goal oriented. Otherwise, or they can become very idealistic. Spell for intent. Gather strips of fallen bark and let them dry out using dragon's blood. The ink was this, or an appropriate ink for your spell. Write the keywords of your intentions. As you do this, keep an image of it in your mind. As you say your incantation, pass the wick through a candle frame and drop it into your cauldron. Like wood that grows upward by drawing strength from its hidden root, love will advise. The silver birch tree, but if you are born at this time, if you are born under the energy of the birch, you can be highly driven and often motivate others. They become easily caught in your zeal, drive, and ambition. You are always reaching for more, seeking better horizons and obtaining higher aspirations. Correct, they are very ambitious. The druids attributed this to your time of birth. with a time of year shrouded by darkening sea. Well, shrouded by darkening sea in the north hemisphere. It does not apply to the south hemisphere where now the sun is coming full blooming in the south hemisphere. So you cannot say, we never know. They are talking about the north hemisphere. It does not apply for the south. Like I was born in the south hemisphere in the springtime. Okay, south for the south hemisphere, it was springtime where there's still rain, beautiful sunshine, beautiful rain, and then the flowers will bloom and all the plants came to life again. That's the time of my birth in September, middle September. But in the north hemisphere, the portal was still open and it was still now autumn, the start of autumn. But the weather is still okay. But the start of autumn. And I love spring summer. But I still prefer autumn. I love autumn. I can relate to a Capricorn because I'm a bit like, to the dark side, but I like autumn. But I still love. I have these two aspects. I still love the spring summer. Dual aspect. You are cool-headed in the natural born rulers. Often take command when a situation calls for leadership. When in touch with your soft side, you also bring beauty in otherwise barren spaces, brightening up a room with your guile, and charming crowd with your quick wit. Celtic tree astrology book signs are compatible with vine. What? Vine is my sign, my Celtic sign. Say, you see? So I go well with Capricornians. Book signs are compatible with vine. No wonder. I'm very quite like. And then I'm so gloom sometimes. Then I love Evanescence. And Emily, I love Emily. I really love her songs. Turn on the lights, crystal fire till my soul breaks free. My heart beats high as the face of you. Oh my God, I love her songs. I can stay days singing her song in the darkened room in a rainy time of the winter. I just love it. Don't try to understand. It's a dream as it always been. All of life lives high as never about you. And now I will learn how to fly. how I love. Are compatible with vine signs and willow signs. And all the signs has a foot in the purgatories in the brow and here in this world. Voz consonante of the organ alphabet, bet. Bet or but correspond to the letter B in the alphabet. And associated with the buck tree, buck or bitch, I don't know. For me, I spell birch, but maybe buck, I don't know. When this symbol is used, it is representative of new beginnings, change, release, and rebirth. In some traditions, it also has connections with purification. Birch trees are hardy. They'll grow just about anywhere. Yeah, I have a brother like that, including on best soil, because they tend to grow in clusters. What may be just one or two seedlings now can be practically entire forest in a few decades. Beautiful, really beautiful. In addition to being a sturdy sort of a tree, the bark or birch is useful. All trees are useful, all of them. In days gone by, it was used for infants' cradles, and is still harvested today to make cabinets and furniture. Poor things, my beautiful trees. From a magical perspective, there are a number of uses for bark. The branches are traditionally incorporated into the construction of a besom and are used for the bristles. Use the white outer bark and ritual in place of paper or parchment. Just be sure you won't harvest the bark from a fallen bark tree, not a living one. Correct. Stop cutting down, fall down the poor trees. A scientific herbalist discovered that various parts of this tree can be used for medicinal purposes. Bark was once brewed in the tea to fight fevers, and the leaves were used alternately as a laxative and a diuretic, depending on how they were prepared. Betty correspondences, modern aspects. When these symbols appears, it means it's time to get rid of all those negative influences you've been carrying around with you. Correct. Figure out what things are bad in your life, which relationships are toxic. Yeah, they have a magnet to toxic relationship, these individuals, and find a way to leave them behind. Instead of being dragged down by the negative, focus on the positive things you have in your life, the blessings and abundance. Use these things as a focus rather than the harmful or damaging ones. Magical aspects. Consider the property of renewal and rebirth as demonstrated by the book. Use this as a tool for spiritual emotional regrowth and develop your own ability to regenerate where there has been emptiness or devastation. Correct. I relate myself a lot with this zodiac, I don't know why. I know I have my North Node or South Node is in Capricorn, but for me it's insignificant. Still I have Capricorn in my natal card, but it's not very significant. But I relate a lot to this zodiac in terms of glooming sea and darkening sea.